Welcome, my friends, to a place where shadows dance and whispers echo with the weight of 1,000 curses. Tonight we delve into the chilling history of cursed objects, specifically cursed coins. These aren't your typical lost pennies or forgotten dimes. We're talking about coins steeped in malevolence, their surfaces cold with the touch of restless spirits, their edges sharp with the promise of misfortune. Each coin carries a story, a tapestry woven with greed, betrayal, and despair. So dim the lights, lock your doors, and let the unsettling energy of these cursed tales seep into your bones. Tonight, we explore three stories of those who dared to possess these cursed coins and the sinister fates they couldn't escape. Our first tale takes us back to the golden age of piracy, a time when the seas ran red with blood and gold held more allure than any king's decree. Imagine a ship, the Sea Serpent, its sails billowing with ill-gotten gains, its crew a motley bunch bound by greed and the iron fist of their captain, Blackheart. Blackheart had a talisman, a silver coin, said to be plundered from a cursed treasure chest. One side bore the snarling visage of a sea monster, the other, a skull crowned with seaweed. Legend whispered that the coin granted Blackheart unnatural luck in battle and plunder, but demanded a blood price. Among Blackheart's crew was a young man, William, who grew weary of the bloodshed and darkness that clung to Blackheart and his cursed coin. William plotted a mutiny, a desperate gamble to seize the Sea Serpent and sail towards a life free from Blackheart's tyranny. The mutiny erupted under a moonless sky. The crew, emboldened by William's courage, clashed with Blackheart's loyalists. William found himself face to face with Blackheart, the captain's eyes burning with cold fury. They fought, steel clashing against steel, a dance of death beneath the indifferent stars. Finally, William, driven by desperation and a yearning for freedom, plunged his blade deep into Blackheart's heart. As Blackheart lay dying, he clutched the silver coin, his eyes locking with William's. A guttural whisper escaped his lips. The coin. It demands a price. And with that, Blackheart breathed his last, the cursed coin slipping from his grasp to land at William's feet. William, triumphant but shaken, claimed the Sea Serpent as his own, his dreams of a new life seemingly within reach. But the shadow of Blackheart and the curse of the silver coin would soon follow. At first, luck seemed to favor William. Favorable winds filled his sails, leading him to undiscovered islands laden with treasure. His crew embraced this new era of prosperity, but the more William held onto the coin, the more he felt a creeping unease, a coldness that seeped into his soul. The whispers started subtly, dismissed as the creaking of the ship or the wind whistling through the rigging. William started seeing Blackheart's spectral form on deck, his eyes burning with silent accusation. The crew began to suffer freak accidents. William, haunted by guilt and the relentless curse, tried to rid himself of the coin, but it always returned. One stormy night, William, his spirit broken, finally embraced his fate and leapt into the churning sea, the coin disappearing with him beneath the waves. Our second tale transports us to the sun-drenched ruins of Pompeii, a city frozen in time by the fiery wrath of Mount Vesuvius. Imagine a team of archaeologists, their faces grimy with sweat and dust, their hearts pounding with anticipation. They've unearthed a secret chamber, untouched for centuries, a time capsule from a bygone era. Inside, amidst the decaying tapestries and crumbling mosaics, they discover a chest, its wooden surface preserved by the layers of ash. As they pry it open, a collective gasp escapes their lips. Inside, nestled amongst the tarnished silver and gold, lies a single coin, its surface gleaming as if freshly minted. It's a Roman denarius, its surface depicting the stern visage of Emperor Nero, his eyes seeming to follow your every move. The archaeologists are ecstatic, hailing it as a significant find, a window into the past. But they are blind to the truth, oblivious to the malevolent aura that clings to the coin like the scent of death. The coin was once the prized possession of a Roman senator, a man known for his ruthlessness and insatiable greed. He'd acquired the coin through treachery, its previous owner meeting a gruesome end at his behest. Little did the senator know that his actions had awakened a dormant curse, a curse that bound itself to the coin, feeding off the darkness in his heart. The senator's life began to unravel. His crops withered and died, his wealth vanished through ill-advised ventures, and his family succumbed to a mysterious plague. The senator, desperate and consumed by guilt, finally understood the terrible price of his actions. He attempted to rid himself of the coin, tossing it into the river only to find it beneath his pillow the next morning. The senator, his spirit broken, was ultimately consumed by the eruption of Vesuvius, the cursed coin buried alongside his regrets. Now, unearthed after centuries, the curse awakens, eager for new victims. The lead archaeologist, Professor Alessandro, becomes enamored by the coin, drawn to its history and the power it seems to hold. Alessandro's life begins to crumble, his mind clouded with confusion, his research riddled with errors. Desperate to break the curse, Alessandro attempts to return the coin to the ruins of Pompeii, but the city rejects his offering, leaving his fate uncertain. Chapter 3. The Haunted Collector's Coin. Our final tale takes us from the ancient past to the bustling heart of the modern world, where greed and ambition still hold sway. Our story revolves around a rare collector's item, a double eagle gold piece, minted in 1933, one of the rarest in the world. This coin was once owned by a wealthy recluse, Alistair Winthrop, obsessed with his collection. Winthrop was not a man of sound mind, whispering to his coins as if they were living beings. Local legend had it that Winthrop had made a pact with a dark entity, trading his soul for the prosperity and protection of his collection. Misfortune followed anyone who dared to express interest in purchasing Winthrop's prized double eagle. Potential buyers met untimely ends, and when Winthrop himself passed away, the double eagle vanished. Years pass, and the legend of Winthrop's cursed coin fades into obscurity. Then one day it resurfaces at an auction house, its authenticity verified, its history shrouded in mystery. Collectors and investors from around the world converge on the auction, eager to claim this rare prize. Among them is a young and ambitious art appraiser, Sarah, hired by a mysterious client to ensure the coin's authenticity. From the moment Sarah lays eyes on the coin, she feels a chill run down her spine. As the auction progresses, Sarah's unease grows into full-blown dread. Security guards report malfunctions with the cameras, lights flicker, and whispered conversations are cut short by sudden, inexplicable chills. The auctioneer stumbles over his words, his brow slicked with sweat. Then, just as the hammer is about to fall, the lights go out completely, plunging the room into darkness. Screams erupt, the sound of scrambling feet and crashing furniture adding to the chaos. When the lights flicker back on, the coin is gone, vanished into thin air. The auction house is in an uproar, but the coin and the curse it carries has vanished. Sarah, shaken but determined to get to the bottom of the mystery, decides to investigate. She tracks down the few remaining people who knew Winthrop, piecing together the fragmented story of the cursed coin. Her search leads her to Winthrop's dilapidated mansion, its once grand halls now home to dust and shadows. As she explores the darkened rooms, she discovers Winthrop's secret journal, its pages filled with his ramblings and obsessions. It is here that Sarah uncovers the truth about the coin and the curse that binds it. The coin is a conduit, a beacon that attracts misfortune, amplifying the darkness within the hearts of those who possess it. Sarah must now decide what to do, attempt to find the coin and break the cycle of misfortune, or let it disappear, hoping it remains lost. The legend of the haunted collector's coin serves as a stark reminder that some treasures are best left undisturbed. And so we conclude our exploration of cursed coins, each tale a chilling reminder that greed and the pursuit of forbidden treasures often come at a terrible price. Perhaps these stories are just that, stories, or perhaps they hold a grain of truth, a warning whispered through the ages. What do you think? Have you ever encountered a cursed object or heard tales of misfortune tied to seemingly innocuous items? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, sleep tight and be careful what you wish for the treasures that glitter the brightest may also hold the darkest curses.